What's up, guys? This is Chris with Honest Outlaw, and today we're out here freezing. But we're freezing for a good cause. Today we're going to be shooting the Canik SFX Pro Meta something. I messed that up already. The Canik Mete SFX Pro, I believe it is. This is the 5.5 inch threaded barreled version of the Canik Mete. It has a light rail on the bottom. It has an optics mount on top, which is very cool. This is one of the first Caniks that actually have an optics mount that you can put an RMR on that you actually don't need to remove the rear sight. That's very nice. It's got a fluted, like beveled, very cool looking barrel, chrome barrel, which is awesome. Full length guide rod on it as well. Little texture here. Absolutely phenomenal pre-cock striker trigger. All of the Canik series are based on the Walter P99. Same system, same amazing trigger. We got back straps here, a magwell on the bottom, extended magazine release, and some good texture on a full-size striker-fired polymer frame pistol that comes equipped with 3 mags. I think it's 118 and 120, maybe. This is really good, I think, for carry optics, stuff like that. This would be a really great carry optic. As a matter of fact, a man named Niles Johansson, he won the carry optics national championship with this gun really recently, so it motivated me to do the video. I'm not going to be able to shoot as good as him, but I bet I'll be able to shoot it fairly well. We put the Trijicon 5 MOA up there because that's my favorite red dot, and I figured we'd rain some rounds in today, do the first shots, and let you guys know what I think of the gun overall. Now, traditionally, Canik, made in Turkey. They are pretty good guns for the money overall, arguably my personal favorite for the money. That being said, they do have some quirks sometimes, so let's go out there and shoot it today. See what happens. Before we do that though, I want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. It's because of you we have guns like this on the channel. I got this from Mr. Guns with the Patreon dollars. If you want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. Just go to the link in the description and sign up. Also in that description is a link to a local homeless shelter named Iowa. It's the YSS. That link will bring you right to the donate page. Please go down and donate to those kids. And if you're not interested in Patreon, feel free to send us a super thanks. It's YouTube's version. People have been doing that in droves lately. We appreciate that. It supports the channel and we thank you for it. And finally, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Sonoran Desert Institute. I've said this before and I'll say it again, there is not a lot of qualified or quality gunsmiths in my area or anywhere around, and I think it's a profession that not only helps people, but you can make a lot of money in, and I think one of the best ways to go to get into that is going to be the Sonoran Desert Institute. I like that they offer education for not only gunsmithing, but drone technology, and if you're interested in a career in the gun industry, it's a great way to go. Chilly, it's a lot colder than I thought. I should have put a winter coat on. Ooh. The dot is way too bright for the fading light. It's gonna be a shit show. Okay. Okay, we're a little bit to the left, we'll adjust it. Here, now, without taking us off camera here, I want to show you why I like Trijicon. Because I don't need a tool, I just need this. So all we gotta do is go to the right a little bit. So we use our sophisticated tool here. And we just turn it to the right.
Babe, what gloves are you wearing?
Pig gloves. I don't remember what type.
SKD, full dexterity.
I'm too cold to know my middle name or social security number, let alone my current glove situation.
That's okay. People will ask though.
Oh boy. I'm tightening her up.
How do you decide what yardage to sight your gun from?
I like put a series of yardages in a hat and I just pick one out. I don't know, I don't have a specific like pistol zero distance because I don't believe the bore difference is that big of a deal. Right now I'm zeroing at 10 yards, but that's only because I plan on shooting a lot at 10 yards, you know, and then I just know my adjustments. But you can zero at 10 or 15 or 20 or 25 or 7 or whatever you really want.
Whatever you think you'll shoot at the most?
Yeah, and then just know your holdovers.
Okay.
All right, so we're just kind of walking them in. That was our first one, second one, third one, and now you see we just need to move up a little bit and just a wee bit to the right. Now people will say, oh my God, you're wasting so much ammo zeroing like that. What you should do is this and this and this and this, but the reality is you can kind of do multiple things at once. I'm actually getting used to the grip of the gun. I'm getting used to the recoil and pulse of the gun. I'm watching the dot go up and down and seeing how much grip I'm actually gonna need. Some guns need more grip and more recoil control than others, depending on, you know, accessories and that kind of stuff. And you can do multiple things at once. You can kind of get your combat zero while you're working on your feel of your gun. It's like, it's different doing it for a gun that you've never shot before than a gun that you're, you know, you've had for a long time. I jinxed myself.
I think that happens a lot with that red dot because it gets caught.
Oh, you're right.
That's happened with a lot of other
it does,
guns
yeah,
that we use that.
That's one of the issues with the SRO. It sticks out front so much.
One of them, yeah.
So I'm just kind of feeling the trigger, getting used to the reset. And then
collecting data, if you will.
Yeah, then eventually you'll have enough holes you can cover that X up, and that X isn't there anymore, and then you can kind of move back. Okay, come over here a minute.
Okay.
And we're just playing a little game with ourselves. As you can see here, there's my newest group. There's this, and there's that. So yeah, running well. All right, so we walk back on our other mag. We're about 75. The infuriating part about having a red dot and being cold outside is cold affects your grip a lot, and it affects your trigger control a lot. And with a dot, you can see when you fuck up really bad. So like if you shoot and you have bad trigger control, you kind of see the dot move left or right, and it's like letting you know how much you suck.
Kind of like the fail barrel.
Yeah, the fail barrel. Going too fast. Woo! Working itself out.
Okay.
Now, one of the things I actually do like about the gun that people have been doing better lately is I like that the gun kind of scrunches up my hand a little bit in the front, but not on the back. I hate when mag wells go all the way around. Almost all mag wells go all the way around. Then it pushes my big hand up into the gun so much it feels uncomfortable. Whereas we've got a mag well in the front, it's beveled in the middle, it funnels the mag, it does everything it's supposed to do, but it doesn't have anything on the back, so I can get that full grip. I like that a lot. Out of all the Caniks I've shot, it kind of sucks we've had two fails so far, because as far as like the shooting experience goes, this is incredible. It's got an amazing trigger, very little recoil, and the grip actually feels good. I don't know what's going on. They all feel like really good trigger pulls. The dot was on the target the whole time. That one felt the same as the first one. So did that one. No dot movement at all. I wonder. Oh, Canik. Feel that. Feel the dot.
Well, I can't really feel it and film it. Oh, it's wiggly.
It's wiggly.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We got a wiggly dot.
We do. That's what's going on.
Wiggly dots cause probs.
Wiggly dot. See if I can just get some rounds on target from back here. If not, whatever, we'll go up close. Wiggly dot works good up close. It doesn't work so good at 120 yards. You gotta have some precision machinery for 120. But we'll try it. Hold that one myself. Woo! It pisses me off, like I said, especially at night when you get that big 5 MOA dot and you see trying to stay on the target, and then you pull the trigger and boop, you can see the dot make a little comment toward the bottom. Motherfucker. Let's go up close. I don't have a mag in it.
Oh my gosh. See how much we pay attention.
Well, I knew there was only one round left in it, so I took the mag out and I was like, oh, shoot it one-handed. $50, left-handed. That's not bad. 1 for 3.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that mag only had 2 rounds in it. Oh my God. We've had a lot of mag-related issues.
Well then.
All right, so first impressions of the Canik, pretty good. I had a couple issues. 1, I didn't tighten the dot down all the way. I think that was my bad. And 2, I didn't put any lube on it. And it's like 20 degrees out here. Wind chill, it's more like 15, something like that. And I think that had a hand in the 2 early malfunctions. Am I talking too loud because I got the ears on?
Yep.
My ears are on because I'm freezing.
I know.
I'll take them off so I sound like a normal human being. Ooh.
I don't know if you'll...
You're like, bring it down, psycho. The SRO worked good. The barrel was very accurate. The trigger's very accurate. Not a surprise to me. Caniks are very accurate. Once we got her tightened down and got trigger control under control, 120 was easy. And shots up close were good, but by the time I got down, I know you guys want to see me shred and stuff, but by the time I got down, you know, there's more wind at the front of the range than in the rear, which is why in the winter we do a lot of distance shooting, is because we get to hide behind buildings and stuff. Not a lot of wind today, but I was just cold, and sometimes shooting goes out the window when I'm cold, and I don't want to test a gun when I'm in subpar, like, performance mode, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to compare it to the other guns, so I want to be in prime condition, and I just felt like I was kind of stuttering the trigger a little bit there, so we called it. We're gonna do a 1,000 review of it anyway. I love the Caniks. I love the full-size Caniks, especially for the money. They're pretty incredible just because they're pre-cock striker design. Large controls are where they're supposed to be, and Canik continues to innovate. You can say what you want about them from Turkey, stuff like that, but the reality is that they do a lot of innovation on these guns, and there's more and different models that come out every single year, and they always seem to be an improvement on the previous. I mean, I know initially years ago I saw a Nothing Fancy video of Canik and I was like, who cares, $200 gun, you know, from Turkey, whatever, it's just another one. But Canik went from that to being a major player in the firearms industry by delivering exactly what the shooter wants for a price that's usually a little bit under like big box store guns and stuff. And they do that in a series of ways, but they don't do that by cutting corners, it doesn't appear, because I've done like 6 of these now, and I'm all about America. I mean, I shoot Colts and Smith & Wessons and all kinds of stuff, but the Caniks bring something to the table that a lot of guns don't, and that's that phenomenal striker-fired trigger, along with good ergonomics, low recoil, and the ability to add accessories for a pretty low price. So out of the box, $650 for this gun, that's really impressive in my opinion. I mean, if you compare that to a standard stock Glock 17, this will blow the freaking doors off it with the trigger and accessories and capability. Just ask Niles Johnson, so Niles Johannes, whatever his name is. but obviously he won a world champion with or a national championship with this, and there's good reason. It's a very impressive firearm so far. Now we did have 2 failures, and that does suck. Part of that could be the fact that I didn't lube it. Part of it could be it's cold. Part of it could be that it was getting stuck on the dot. The reality is 2 failures are 2 failures, and we're going to keep an eye on that. My SFX review, I don't think we had any. The Meta, I'm not sure if we did or didn't. We were just using Blazer Brass 115 grain for this, provided by Manning & Sons. Thanks for that, Manning. But we'll try different ammunition the second time we bring it out, and we'll see if that happens, and we'll keep track of it progressively throughout the 1,000 rounds before you see the full review. Not going to recommend it yet, especially because of the malfunctions, but based on the track record of the previous guns and how it shot, it's pretty damn good so far. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please support Oklahoma Shelters. Remember, recycle. Check you later. My butthole about froze.